And Fentiman is the new Health Minister, replacing Yvette Darth, who has gone back to the Attorney General role. Leanne Enoch lost housing to Megan Scanlon, but has picked up Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander partnerships and a new role as Minister for Treaty. Scanlon's old portfolio of environment has gone to Leanne Leonard, who in turn handed over youth justice to Di Farmer. Victorian Premier Daniel Andrews concedes he may need to consider making seatbelts on buses mandatory in the state. Sean Bindley has more.
Almost all school buses have seatbelts installed, but they don't have to be worn. This comes after several children were seriously injured after a truck crashed into their school bus on Tuesday afternoon in Melbourne's west. Mr Andrews says an investigation into the cause of the crash is underway and the findings will determine whether changes will need to be made.
We may have to have a very close look at that. I think it's really important that we establish what happened here and then learn from it. I think we owe that to everybody who's been caught up in this. You've always got to be driving continuous improvement. You've always got to be, from the worst of circumstances, try to build something better. That's the approach we take with these things. I think it's important to establish the facts first and see whether there's more that we can do.
Sydney has secured a deal with the world's premier mixed martial arts organisation. The state government locking in a $16 million deal which will see the city host 3 UFC events between September this year and 2027. New South Wales Premier Chris Minns says it's an exciting sport which will attract international viewers and visitors.
These are world champions. They're international names. They're world famous, and to put them on a pedestal in New South Wales would be a great opportunity.
And 111 years after it sank, there is a whole new way now to get captivated by the Titanic. The first full-sized digital 3D scan of the liner has been created using deep sea mapping. More than 700,000 images from every angle of the wreck were taken by submersibles in an operation last year and now reveal spectacular detail. This is Air News. Big AFL news today with North Melbourne coach Alistair Clarkson taking indefinite leave from the club to focus on his physical and emotional well-being. The Swans are determined to find form again when they take on North Melbourne at Marvel Stadium this weekend. They've been off the boil this season, but CEO Tom Harley is keeping a positive outlook.
We do need to lean into every opportunity and constantly strive to get better, but then also be pragmatic and realistic as to what's going on. So very confident about our trajectory, noting that we've got some improvements to make. The beauty about team sport is typically you get a chance to rectify things the following week, and that's certainly been the focus of the football program this week.
On RSN there, and former Blues Origin coach Phil Gould believes New South Wales should stick with its out-of-form stars for Game 1. James Tedesco and Tom Trbojevic have both struggled to play at their best this season. Gould has told the Six Tackles with Gus podcast he thinks they'll lift once put back into an elite environment.
Having said that, I totally understand the argument that, well, let's pick our teams on pure form. We did lose last year's series. What more does a Dylan Edwards or a Campbell Graham have to do to warrant Blues selection?
Australian Independent Radio News.
Lynchie Valley FM weather.
Taking a look at the forecast for Melbourne's northeast and beyond for the remainder of Thursday. Light winds, showers clearing late this afternoon. Tomorrow, chance of fog in the early morning, very high chance of showers, an overnight low of 6 and an expected max of 15 degrees. Saturday, very high chance of showers once again, up to 4 millimetres possible, 7 for the low and a top of 15. Sunday, expecting showers yet again, 16 degrees for the max. Monday, cloudy and 17. Tuesday, cloudy and 17 degrees. Right now in Mill Park, it's 13 degrees, 12 degrees in Whittlesea, 12 degrees also in St Andrews. It's Vince here in the hot seat this afternoon. I'm not filling in for Brett Ditchfield because he's in fact taken Thursday drive out and about to tell us more about it. Time now to cross live to Brett.
On your local station, 88.6 Plenty Valley FM, Drive.
Take it away, Brett.
A big warm welcome to Thursday Driver. Thanks, Vince. Back in the studio, just making sure everything is fine. A big thanks to Eric for getting us through the afternoon with a fantastic show about all things about cars and guitars and everything in between. But hey, we are chilling in Banyule. So we are down here at the OB, just outside the Ivanhoe Library and the Cultural Hub Theaterette. And if you're not sure about chilling in Banyule, well, it's its fourth year, so it's doing pretty well, and it is back. So Melbourne and Banyule local favourites, the Delvines, are going to be playing after 5 o'clock, and yeah, there's all kinds of things happening. So I'll keep you posted about the Chillin' in Banyule Festival over this coming weekend. But I do have some Delvines in my record collection, so why don't we kick Thursday Drive off with the Delvines and Black Denim.
James said he's leaving town. There's no point in hanging round. Wasn't he the one who said, I wanna plant my roots and rest my head? Max was taken to the pound. He got messed up with the lost and found. All lonely nights I had without that comfort at the foot of the bed. Oh, we got next to nothing done. We got next to nothing done. Oh, we got next to nothing done. We got next to nothing done. Heard you got a job in town. Wear a suit, don't make a sound. Weren't you the one who said you wear black denim till you're dead? Oh, weren't you my boy who said you wear black denim till you're dead? Oh, we got next to nothing done. We got next to nothing done. Oh, we got next to nothing done. We got next to nothing done. Oh, we got next to nothing done. We got next to nothing done. Next to nothing. Oh, we got next to nothing done. We got next to nothing done. Next to nothing. Oh, we got next to nothing done. We got next to nothing done. Next to nothing. Oh, we got next to nothing done. We got next to nothing done. Oh, we got next to nothing done. We got next to nothing done.
There you go. A bit of Delvines. They're going to be playing live here at the Ivanhoe Library and Cultural Hub Theatre at after 5 o'clock. So if you get yourself down here, I don't know whether you have to buy tickets. I think you can get in here. Anyway, pop on down. If you can't get in, you can always borrow a book from the library or just hang out the front of us and, give me applaud each song I play. Because I am amazed. I normally bring in records or CDs. It's all digital today, which does scare me, being the Luddite I am. So I've got an iPad in front of me, and a phone, and just a stack load of digital music. And apparently, if you are just about to jump in the car to come down for the Delvines, it has been sold out. So you got to be quick when you've got such a high-quality local band such as the Delvines. So, unfortunately, not for you, but hey, you can probably hear them if you hang outside. You may be able to hear them, but otherwise, sit here and you'll be able to hear Plenty Valley FM live from where we are here. And I'm already in a bit of trouble playing that same track. That's it. Hey, let's kick it off again with a little bit of Dick Diver from their original album, New Start Again.
Living on a fortnightly basis. Monday's my day. Peak in my week, I got off to a slow start. Round the bay in a day. It keeps the wolves at bay. And I'm not gonna let you hang around in my way. 'Cause I'm on New Start Again. I'm on New Start Again. Something wasn't working, so I'm on New Start Again. Suzanne's fun run, I'm done. I'm done. My hammies, my knees, my Asics, my mind all gone, and I'm done. And my kids all hate me, but that ain't gonna break me. 'Cause I'm on New Start Again. I'm on New Start Again. Something wasn't working, so I'm on New Start Again. Wasn't reading the signs, and it hit me from behind. 'Cause I'm on New Start Again. I'm on New Start Again. Something wasn't working, so I'm on New Start Again. My friend.
There you go. Dick Diver there with New Start Again. You're on Thursday Drive with myself, Brett. Vince is in the studio, so hopefully he's going to pop in and do the weather report here and there. So don't be alarmed that your station's wandered off the dial. You're still on Plenty Valley FM, your local station. I seem to have quite a few cover versions this week, mainly because I cannot delve into the record collection. So I've got a lot of digital music. This is from Hatchiku, which is Anika Ostenberg, I think is her real name. When she's not out the front of Hatchiku, she's touring with Jen Clower. I think she plays keyboard for Jen Clower, but this is Hatchiku with Dreams. A very slow start.
never quite as they seem. Never quite as they seem. And now I felt like this before, but now I feel it even more, because it came from you. A totally amazing mind, so understanding and so kind. You and I couldn't find. And I want more. Impossible to ignore. Impossible to ignore. And they'll come true. Impossible not to do. Impossible not to do. And then I open up and see the person falling here is me. You're what I couldn't find. We're totally amazing mind, so understanding and so kind. You're everything to me. Changing every day in every possible way. And all my dreams are never quite as they seem, 'cause you're a dream to me, dream to me.
Chillin' and Banyule down here at the Eltham Library, and we really are chillin' because the sun has just gone down below the horizon and it's very chilly here. So I didn't quite allow for that. I would have brought a scarf and beanie and probably some mitts, though that would have meant that I probably would be pressing the wrong button, such as I do every week. Quite a few cover versions that I've got, only because it's all digital music. But this is also a cover version as soon as I get it up, because it has disappeared from the screen. And yeah, just as a little aside, have you been watching MasterChef? I mean, I haven't, but if you had, keep a lookout for Kath Collins. She's a local Eltham resident. She used to go to school. Well, she didn't go to school. Her kids used to go to school with my kids. So good to see that there is someone there. And I hadn't seen her for years and years. I don't really know her as such, but I did drive past the service station in the main street of Eltham. And there she was out the front. So she's more popular than, well, she's going to be more popular than she realises. I'm going to give you this because this is the only thing I can get up on my device. This is Urge Overkill. Drop out. Nah, we've got all kinds of...
What's the matter with you? You've been down all day. What happened to you? Make you feel that way? Baby, ain't that a shame when they call you a name? Dropping out from school, guess it wasn't so cool. Everyone needs some space to breathe. All the time we have been blind, so blind. Yeah, we just couldn't see it. Yeah, you're too old to cry, too young to die. What happens in the in-between? Don't you think it's strange? Things just change. It's just a burned out town, it's a burned out scene. You've been a dropout ever since you've been 17. Lonely child, when will you see? You need to be free. Oftentimes, people they find are not blind. Yeah, they just don't see it. Lonely child, listen to me. It's just a burned out town, just a one more scene. Gotta get away, you got to. You're hanging off in the parking lot of Dairy Queen. You've been a dropout ever since you've been 17. Yeah. Gotta get away, you got to. Gotta get away, you got to. You got to.
Wait for the false ending here. They'll be back. They're coming. They're getting me worried. No, they're there. Hey, it's Thursday Drive. 4:29. And we'll throw back to the station. Vince is back in the studio there for a couple of carts and check on that weather.
The Palestinian Community Association represents Palestinians across Victoria. PCA runs many activities for members, including a monthly gathering at Thomastown Library Hall, as well as all festivals, celebrations, day trips, and even camps. PCA also hosts children's activities and women-only events such as swimming. They also provide the Palestinian Seniors Club's activities as well. PCA aims to involve all age groups with activities so that no one feels isolated. For more details, visit the website palestine-victoria.org.au.
Every Monday night from 6 p.m, join me, Nick Rejapowski, for the Romani program. It covers local news, culture, history, entertainment and sports. We also discuss about community engagement, diversity, health and lifestyle on 88.6 Plenty Valley FM.
Plenty Valley FM weather.
As we take a look at the forecast for Melbourne's outer northeast and beyond, the remainder of Thursday, light winds, showers clearing late this afternoon. Tomorrow, chance of fog in the early morning, very high chance of showers, an overnight low of 5 and an expected max of 14 degrees. Saturday, very high chance of showers once again, up to 4 millimetres possible, 7 for the low and a top of 14. Sunday, expecting showers again, 16 degrees for the max. Monday, cloudy and 17 degrees. Tuesday, cloudy and 17 degrees. In Mill Park right now, it's on 12, also 12 degrees in Whittlesea.
Taking you home. Drive.
It's 88.6 Plenty Valley FM.
As we go, back to you, Brett.
A big thanks, Vince, for that weather report, because I can tell you now, down here, chilling in Banyule, we are actually chilling because we're outside in the marquee, just waiting for the Delvines to kick off their live show at 5 o'clock. But another live show that's happening Friday night at Montsalvat is Charm of Finches. So I still think there's tickets for sale. And hopefully there is, because I am planning on popping along. So I must buy those tickets tonight when I get home. As I said, they're playing Friday night at Montsalvat, 7 p.m, I think. So it's local, so there's no excuse not to get out on a Friday night somewhere local to hear some mighty fine music, such as this from the Charm of Finches. This is Heavy.
Outside, if we look closely, we'd find small things could move us. No, we look for great heights and for shimmering brilliance to reflect in our eyes. To sit on a throne, even if it's all alone, and cut our skin and find our blood is blue. Look inside and find our minds are too. We find our minds are blue. And 10 years on, will we wonder what we ever thought we were doing? With some vague plan and a fear of changing ways that we were living. Oh, we all hold something so heavy, heavy, whatever became of our sanity. I watched the smoke form towers rising up to the heavens. The trees were screaming ashes as we wielded our weapons. Once the sky was blue, we could see a clear window view. And 10 years on, will we wonder what we ever thought we were doing? With some vague plan, it can be easy to feel so damn defeated. Oh, we all hold something so heavy, heavy, whatever became of our sanity. Oh, whatever became of our sanity. 10 years on, will we wonder what we ever thought we were doing?
There you go, Charm of Finches playing at Montsalvat this Friday night. Still tickets available, so don't sit on your hands. Get on down and see some live music, which is happening down here tonight after 5 at Chillin' in Banyule. But all the tickets have been sold out. The band is the Delveens, and I've got the lead singer, Pip, here with me. Welcome, Pip.
Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Nice to talk to you.
So, you're playing at 5 o'clock.
We're playing at 5 o'clock in that, I have to say, it's the fanciest place we've ever played.
I know, and you can also borrow a book because it's a library.
That's nice. No, we're very used to playing in kind of grubby pubs, which we love, but this is a different thing altogether.
Do you know your audience tonight? Like, do you?
No idea.
Yeah, because
in fact, we were saying this is a pretty weird time for a gig in a way.
Yes.
5 o'clock on a Thursday. So we don't know, and then when we heard it was sold out.
Yeah, I know, but it's kind of a youth festival, so hopefully you'll get quite a few youngsters
That would
down
be
here
amazing.
too. So
it'd be
because
great.
so how many's in the band?
Just 4 of us.
Just 4,
So
yeah.
myself and Marty on lead guitar and vocals, Simon on bass, and Jeff on drums.
I'm going to read a little promo out that. I don't know who wrote it from the band, but the Delveens serve up a Melbourne-flavoured surf twang with a tasty band next door jangle. I love a good jangle. Sweet songs that are scuffed and bruised in all the right places. So sounds like you surf?
No, I don't think. I think Jeff surfs actually.
So he probably wrote it?
Yeah, but no, I think early on when after a few gigs, a few people kind of made that surf reference.
Yeah.
And Marty generally as a guitarist is quite jangly.
Well, as I said, I love a good jangle. So and I love a good surf kind of twang too. But hopefully not too scuffed and bruised. Yeah, what's that about? No, there's no mosh pit out the front?
No. Oh, no, not physically scuffed and bruised. We like to add the odd,
Just
jazz
emotionally.
chord in. And, I just think I see us as quite we're a pub band.
Yeah.
And so, it's, I guess, we're trying to be more polished, but I wouldn't say that we have that polished sound.
Sometime polished is, it's like the silverware. You're scared to touch it if it's too polished. So.
Yeah, that's right. We're not the silverware. We're more like the
broken crockery?
The IKEA, your basic everyday.
I'm sure you'll be passed on to the next generation, like a family heirloom, not the IKEA stuff.
It's the, what is it? Mikasa or whatever. We're the Mikasa dinner set.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brought everyday kind of dinner set.
Everyday dinner set.
Yeah.
It's fun, but it's not precious.
Yeah. It's getting very philosophical there almost, isn't it?
I don't even know where I'm going.
No. But you're taken to the stage at 5, so sound check's going well in there?
Yeah, they're setting up. The sound guys are got all their cables, and we've been playing through a few tunes. So, yeah.
Because I was sitting here watching you lug your gear in, and it's like, that is so rock and roll. So,
yeah.
No, keep talking.
Your local public library.
I know.
Very rock and roll.
Yeah. But as I said, so how did you come to music? How did you come to music? Like,
my dad is an amateur guitarist.
Yeah.
And he's been living in the country and plays with a group of mates.
Yeah.
But as a kid, we'd have dinner parties and they'd always be playing guitars. So in my early 20s, I kind of taught myself how to play. And, and then Marty's played for a lot longer than I have. And, so he's kind of, I think, learned at school and, we're just all-round music lovers, really.
But that's the beauty of music, isn't it? Just to come together for a focus to do stuff. And
exactly.
Yeah. And, it's one of those skills that will always come in handy at a party.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But I also think there's something to be said for having a shared interest with people that you get along with. And I think that's definitely kept us together over the years because we're all just great mates.
Yeah, that's good. And I'm sure that will show up on stage too with the feel of the band too. Now, you got a few more gigs coming up?
Look, at the moment, we've only got one coming up. We're playing on the 25th of June in the Retreat Front Bar, so the Retreat on Sydney Road, Brunswick.
Yep.
And the front bar is just a really nice, cosy space.
Yeah.
You're kind of between the bar and the wall and the toilet. That's what I mean about the pub scene that we're used to.
Yeah.
That it's just a really nice feel. And so we're playing there with a band called the Beautiful Buildings Band.
Okay.
Who we haven't played with before.
Ooh.
But they're Melbourne locals.
Yeah.
And that's it at the moment. We had another retreat front bar gig with our mates Cold Irons Bound. They're another fantastic Melbourne
Local band, yeah.
But that's been postponed because there was a double booking. But 25th of June at the retreat.
And you are available for parties or anything like that
Weddings,
too.
parties and anything.
I didn't want to go that cliche, but yes, you went there. But yeah, so best way to get in contact with you guys?
I would say probably on Instagram.
Instagram, yep.
If you look up the Delveens on Instagram and slide into our DMs.
Yeah.
We would love to hear from you.
Always love to hear from people. No, it's always nice. Now I've got one of your songs up, Orange Clowns. It's been your latest recording.
Yeah, we in the middle of COVID, in the middle of those lockdowns, we had a little window where we could go out without a mask on, and we recorded 4 songs, and we've released 2 of them so far. And Orange Clowns was actually written by Simon, our bass player.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and it's a fun one.
Well, good luck tonight. It's a sellout crowd. So
Amazing.
I know.
Yeah.
And as I said, it's going to be an interesting mix of people too.
Yeah,
so a
it
whole
is.
new audience, hopefully.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right,
Well,
Pip.
thank you so much.
No worries. It's been a pleasure. And hopefully I can pop in later and hear a little bit of the
Fantastic.
Delveens. I'm going to give them, this is your latest single, Orange Clowns. Beautiful. Thanks, Pip.
Thank you.
Welcome to the world. Let's see what love and power will unfurl. Welcome to your life. You're making more than money and strife. Orange clowns with their pants and their frowns. Welcome to your town. Let's see what trouble can be found if you're hanging around. You're making more than money, money, money. All the thugs with their cars and their drugs and their guns. We gotta get away. We gotta hide away. Ba-da-da-da-ba-da-da. We gotta get away. We gotta fight and stay around. Ba-da-da-da-ba-da-da. Welcome to your home. Seems the future's out on loan. It feels like the past. Destruction is looming fast. See the stars in the sky and our light flashing by. We gotta get away. We gotta hide away. Ba-da-da-da-ba-da-da. We gotta get away. We gotta fight and stay around. Da-da-da-da-ba-da-da.
This is a community message from the state of Victoria. Victoria's fire rating system has changed. It's now simpler and clearer, and it could save your life. Each rating level shows you how dangerous a bushfire could be and comes with clear actions to take to protect yourself and others. You'll start to see the new ratings on roadside signs, and the Vic Emergency app has been updated. To learn more, go to emergency.vic.gov.au/fire danger ratings. This message was brought to you by 88.6 Plenty Valley FM, your local emergency broadcaster.
The Old Colonists Association of Victoria have an estate at St Helena with a 51-bed low-level care facility and a 30-bed high-level care facility. Anyone who's over the age of 60 and who's lived in Victoria for 20 years may apply to go on the waiting list. For more information about the estate, call Karen on 9433 1100. The Old Colonists Association of Victoria. Community subscribers to 88.6 Plenty Valley FM.
Who keeps you up to date with local news? Who gives you all your local sports updates? Who keeps you informed during local emergencies? We do. Your local station, 88.6 Plenty Valley FM.
Yes, you are on your local station, 88.6 Plenty Valley FM. It's Thursday Drive with myself, Brett, chilling in Banyule. Not only are we chilling, we are actually chilling because the sun is down. It is very, very cold here. But you might be able to hear in the background the Delvines warming up, doing a bit of a sound check. They're going to be hitting the stage at 5 o'clock. If you're thinking of coming down and you do not have a ticket, alas, it's all sold out. But if you hang out here with us, you may be able to hear them. So that might be a nice experience. It is 4:48, 12 minutes away from the 5 o'clock news. This is a rather new song. Well, it's new to me. It's from Estelle Connolly. She's Cold, which is very, very apt.
She walks on down the street, sheets of ice forming at her feet, whispering dirty deeds that sink into your brain. A pretty face and pale blue eyes, masking a dark side, and people fall in line behind, frightened by her gaze. 'Cause she's cold, so cold, like an icy wind inside your bones. She's cold, and I know that I would be better for you. Her cruelty, it unfurls, distorts each scene and blackens worlds. Still you stand beside her, bend into her ways, and I know I can never know what goes on behind those doors of yours. Does her power turn you on? Baby, what's your game? 'Cause she's cold, so cold, like an icy wind inside your bones. She's cold, and I know that I would be better for you. She's cold, be better for you. What's it gonna take for you to say I am not the other, I am your main game? What's it gonna take for you to say I am not the other, your main game? What's it gonna take for you to say I am not the other, I am your main game? What's it gonna take for you to say I am not the other? She's cold, so cold, like an icy wind inside your bones. She's cold, and I know that I would be better for you. She's cold, so cold, like an icy wind inside your bones. She's cold, and I know that I would be better
Estelle Connolly there. She's cold. It's Thursday Drive. I normally like to play a variety of genres and, well, I like to reach back to the 50s, the 60s. I always kind of have that op-shop flavoured kind of style of music. Whenever I can pick up a second-hand record or a 7-inch single. But it's all digital because we are out doing an OB, which is an outside broadcast. So, yeah, it sounds quite technical, doesn't it? So I am busy on devices, swapping plugs, pressing buttons. But this is something old that I've got on my, well, reasonably old. I won't say it's too old. I've got Harry in front of me, and he's old, and I'm not quite sure whether he'd class this as old. This is Donovan, Season of the Witch.
When I look out my window, many sights to see. And when I look in my window, so many different people to be, that it's strange, so strange. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch. Must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch, yeah. Must be the season of the witch. When I look over my shoulder, what do you think I see? Summer cat looking over his shoulder at me, and he's strange, sure is strange. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch, yeah. Beatniks out to make it rich. Oh no, must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch, yeah. Must be the season of the witch. You got to pick up every stitch. The rabbits running in the ditch. Beatniks out to make it rich. Oh no, must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch. Where'd I go? When I look out my window, what do you think I see? And when I look in my window, so many different people to be. It's strange, sure is strange. You got to pick up every
There you go. Donovan, season of the witch, 2 minutes away from the 5 o'clock news. To get us there, I'm going to sneak this little track in from Robert Foster from his newest album, She's a Fighter. No, this is Robert Forster.
She's a fighter. She's a fighter. Fighting for good. Fighting for good. She's a fighter. She's a fighter. She's a fighting for good. 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 Fighting for good.
The Banyul Darebin Peer Action Group is a community network that builds capacity and empowers people with disabilities to lead the process of change. Monthly events and activities are happening and volunteer opportunities are available. Contact if you are interested in joining a peer action group or volunteering as a leader facilitator, or would like to start a group in your local area. Please contact David Craig, david@valid.org.au or call 94164003.
Hear what they said on the radio?
No, I missed it.
Nah, I had to take the dog for a walk.
I was at work.
I was helping with the sausage sizzle.
Catch the latest news updates, listen to podcasts, join us live with the Community Radio Plus app.
Hear what they said on
the radio? Yeah, I was listening.
I was listening in the car.
Yeah, I was listening on my phone.
On the radio?
Yeah, I was listening to it on my smart speakers when I got home.
Whatever you're doing, take us with you. Community Radio Plus, your home of community radio. Download from the App Store or Google Play.
This is Plenty Valley FM News.
Hello, I'm Terry Daniel. The federal government says Australia's jobs market is still very strong despite a rise in the unemployment rate. The jobless rate has increased by 0.2% in April and now sits at 3.7%. The data shows more than 4,000 people lost work over the month. Treasurer Jim Chalmers says no one wants to see job losses, but on the whole, the Australian economy is performing well.
This has been a source of considerable strength in our economy. We've expected the unemployment rate to tick up a little bit. It has today, but it's still remarkably low given what's coming at us from around the world.
A new $2 coin is being released to celebrate a special Aussie milestone. Sarah Patterson reports.
It's coming to a cash till near you very soon. A brand new limited edition $2 coin celebrating 100 years of Australia's most famous spread, Vegemite. The Royal Australian Mint will be churning out 3 million coins in 3 different versions over a 3-week period. Sarah Patterson, Air News.
Queensland's new look front bench has been officially sworn in at Government House. Yvette Darth and Shannon Fentiman have swapped roles, becoming Attorney-General and Minister for Health, Mental Health and Ambulance Services, respectively. Premier Anastasia Palaszczuk refused to suggest the switch was because Yvette Darth was struggling in the health portfolio.
Yvette is now, let's be very clear here, Yvette was an incredible Attorney-General in our state, very well regarded. and it is my view that she is better suited to that role.
Australians impacted by serious mental health issues are being urged to reach out and get help from an innovative service put in place by the key not-for-profit Mental Illness Fellowship of Australia. The service is aimed at helping people with mental health issues. The project is called Finding North, and the national CEO of the fellowship, Tony Stevenson, says it's alarming that 154,000 Australians with a severe or complex mental illness are in essence getting no support.
We're launching Schizophrenia Awareness Week, which is a very important week for us. MIFA is a national organisation. We're a network of organisations across Australia, and we support 20,000 people a year to live well, stay connected to family, and stay out of hospital and have a quality of life in their community. That is people with a severe mental illness.
Tony Stevenson highlights about half of the people with schizophrenia don't receive the support they need. If you'd like further information, go to www.findingnorthnetwork.com.au. 200 Australian firefighters are heading to Canada to help battle wildfires spreading through the country. Rural Fire Service Commissioner Rob Rogers says it's a returned favour to the Canadians who gave up their time during the Black Summer bushfires in Australia.
New South Wales will provide between 55 and 60 of those contingent across all agencies, making sure we go and help the Canadians as they've helped us before. We saw in 2019-20 where they came and helped us extensively in New South Wales.
And briefly in other news, Qantas flyers will have the option to book out the seat next to them for an extra fee to give them a little bit more elbow room. This is Air News. Firstly, AFL and Ben Ratton will take the reins as interim coach of North Melbourne after Alistair Clarkson announced he'll be stepping down indefinitely. Sarah Patterson reports.
Clarkson is taking time out to look after his mental and physical health amid the ongoing AFL investigation into allegations of racism relating to his tenure at Hawthorn. Clarkson has strenuously denied the allegations ever since they were made public. In a statement released earlier, Kangaroos president Dr Sonia Hood said the club is providing its full support to Clarkson and it commends him for making the important decision to put his health first. She says everyone involved has been deeply affected by the Hawthorn investigation and the burden on Clarkson has been significant. Sarah Patterson, Air Sport.
Manchester City has advanced to the Champions League final with a 4-0 thumping of reigning champion Real Madrid. Former Socceroo Craig Foster has told Stan Sport they'll start firm favourites in the decider against Inter Milan.
It was a superb defensive performance as much as an attacking performance, which was absolutely stunning. So they have produced a performance as good as we've seen for a very, very long time.
In the NRL tonight, the Brisbane Broncos will need to overcome the loss of captain and halfback Adam Reynolds if they're to topple the reigning premiers Penrith at Suncorp Stadium. Jock Madden will replace Reynolds in the halves. Australian Independent Radio News.
Plenty Valley FM weather.
And the outlook for Melbourne's northeast and beyond. Tomorrow, chance of fog in the early morning, very high chance of showers in the afternoon, an overnight low of 5 and an expected max of 14 degrees. Saturday, very high chance of showers, once again up to 3 millimetres, 7 for the low and a top of 14. Sunday, showers and 15 degrees for the max. Monday, cloudy and 16. Tuesday, cloudy and 17 degrees. Right now in Mill Park, it's 11 degrees. 11 degrees in Whittlesea and 12 degrees in Lower Plenty. Brett is at Chillin and Banyule. Let's head back there now.
On your local station, 88.6 Plenty Valley FM, Drive.
A big thanks to Vince, manning the station there and giving us the weather, programming the news. So big thanks, Vince, for looking after things. And as he said, we are Chillin in Banyule. If you don't know anything about Chillin in Banyule, it's now in its 4th year and it's returning to once again connect local venues with performers through gigs and lasting networks. With over 15 participating venues across Banyule, including Greensborough, Ivanhoe, Montmorency and Heidelberg, Chillin in Banyule provides opportunities for an impressive lineup of 19 local solo musicians and bands to perform perform at one of 25 plus gigs. So jump on to the Banyule website. It's banyule.vic.gov.au and you can probably get along to one of these gigs that are happening over this weekend. As they said, 25 plus gigs. So I'm sure, just like community radio, there is something for everyone out there. So, so we're down here just waiting for the Delvines to hit the stage. Had a chat with Pip, the lead singer for the Delvines. Lovely, lovely lead singer she is. And, she gave a bit of history of the Delvines. Like, they're a local band and they're gigging around. So, sold out. So good on them. Good on the Delvines for selling out the first concert of Chillin' in Banyule. We finished the first hour of Thursday Drive with something from Robert Forster, of course from the Go-Betweens. I am a big, big fan. If you listen to Thursday Drive regularly, you know I'm a big, big fan of the Go-Betweens because I often play a fair bit of Go-Betweens. And we did lose Grant McLennan, 6th of May 2006, so this last week. He passed away way back in 2006. And I'm going to give you this to start the second hour of Thursday Drive. It is a cover of Go-Between song from Leah Senior.
I see my friends on fire. I might have even struck the match. How I love to see them burn. But now I know it's my turn. You gotta take the moon from the trees. You gotta hide it in your room. You gotta hold it till it burns. You gotta make it easy come, easy go. I live my life at 2 a.m. I've drunk your poison wine. Your handshake felt like a knife, but now I know it's my life. You gotta take the moon from the trees. You gotta hide it in your room. You gotta hold it till it burns. You gotta make it easy come, easy go. Many things will come to hurt them. Whatever you do, don't desert them. I've spent my time on the ship. I've lived under the night here. I know it's the law of the land. Now I know where I stand. Gotta take the moon from the trees. You gotta hide it in your room. You gotta hold it till it burns. You gotta make it easy come, easy go. You gotta take the moon from the trees. You gotta hide it in your room. You gotta hold it till it burns. You gotta make it easy come, easy go. You gotta make it easy come. Yeah, it's easy, easy, easy. You gotta make it easy come. Take the moon, put it in your room. You gotta make it easy come. You gotta make it easy come, easy go.
Leah Senior there with a cover of the Go-Between song Easy Come, Easy Go. She does play in her own band, Leah Senior, and last time I caught up with Leah, She was supporting Darren Hanlon, so a lot of local music happening. Big thanks to Nick and Brian. They are busy twirling dials, doing sliders, giving me looks as, Brett, what are you doing? So, yeah, they're doing well here, and it's a fabulous little setup, a fabulous little tech setup. No idea how they do it, but they have done it well. And we also got Harry here. Harry is sitting here, and he keeps requesting some country, so I thought I would play a little bit of country for Harry. This is Iris Dement, Our Town.
And you know the sun's setting fast, and just like they say, nothing good ever lasts. Well, go on now and kiss it goodbye, but hold on to your lover, 'cause your heart's bound to die. Go on now and say goodbye to our town, to our town. Can't you see the sun setting down on our town, on our town? Good night. Up the street beside the red neon light, that's where I met my baby on one hot summer night. He was the tender and I ordered a beer. It's been 40 years and I'm still sitting here. But you know the sun's setting fast, and just like they say, nothing good ever lasts. Well, go on now and kiss it goodbye, but hold on to your lover, 'cause your heart's bound to die. Go on now and say goodbye to our town, to our town. Can't you see the sun setting down on our town, on our town? Good night. It's here I had my babies and I had my first kiss. I've walked down Main Street in the cold morning mist. Over there is where I bought my first car. It turned over once, but then it never went far. And I can see the sun setting fast, and just like they say, nothing good ever lasts. Well, go on now and kiss it goodbye, but hold on to your lover, 'cause your heart's bound to die. Go on now and say goodbye to our town, to our town. Can't you see the sun setting down on our town, on our town? Good night. I buried my mama and I buried my pa. They sleep up the street beside the pretty brick wall. I bring them flowers about every day, but I just gotta cry when I think what they'd say. If they could see how the sun's setting fast, and just like they say, nothing good ever lasts. Well, go on now and kiss it goodbye, but hold on to your lover, 'cause your heart's bound to die. Go on now and say goodbye to our town, to our town. Can't you see the sun setting down on our town, on our town? Good night. Now I sit on the porch and watch the lightning bugs fly, but I can't see too good, I got tears in my eyes. I'm leaving tomorrow, but I don't wanna go. I love you, my town, you'll always live in my soul. But I can see the sun setting fast, and just like they say, nothing good ever lasts. Well, go on, I gotta kiss you goodbye, but I'll hold to my lover, 'cause my heart's about to die. Go on now and say goodbye to my town, to my town. I can see the sun has gone down
18 minutes past 5. It's Thursday Drive down at Chillin in Banyule. The Delvines have started. I can hear them in the background. Maybe you can too. But we did reach down into the bucket of music there for a little bit of country with Iris Dement with Our Town, and that one was for Harry. He's got a little smile on his face, which is good to see. But go on, Harry.
I thank you for that, Brett. I really do appreciate it. And I might just quickly mention that I'd never heard of Iris Dement until I heard you play it on your program.
Well, neither had I. So yeah, that makes two of us.
And that caused me to research her and download some of her tracks. So now the country list is almost complete.
It's getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Well, just to bring back, that I'm hip and happening and a little bit punk, a little bit rock. This is one of the hardest working bands in Australia, I reckon. Amyl and the Sniffers, Security.
Security, will you let me in your pub? I'm not looking for trouble, I'm looking for love. I'm not looking for harm, I'm looking for love. Will you let me in your heart, let me in your pub? I distracted you with all of my bullshit. I covered myself in distractions, colors and patterns. You couldn't see the real me. I wanted to deceive you. You're stupid. I'm fast. I'm not looking for trouble. I'm looking for love. I'm looking for love. Will you let me in your heart? Let me in your heart. Let me in your pub. Security, will you let me in your pub? I'm not looking for trouble. I'm looking for love. I'm not looking for harm. I'm looking for love. Will you let me in your heart? Let me in your pub. You look at normies different to me. You look at them with trust. I looked at normies different to you because you looked at them with lust. I see them knocking from all of the angles. The egocentric brain. You like the colours and the patterns I'm wearing. Poison, you like the exotic snack. Not looking for trouble, I'm looking for love. I'm looking for love. Will you let me in your heart? Let me in your heart. Let me in your pub. Not looking for trouble, I'm looking for love. I'm looking for love. Will you let me in your heart? I swear I'm not that drunk. Security, will you let me in your pub? I'm not looking for trouble. I'm looking for love. I'm not looking for harm. I'm looking for love. Will you let me in your heart? Let me in your pub. Security, will you let me in your pub? I'm not looking for trouble. I'm looking for love. I'm not looking for harm. I'm looking for love. Will you let me in your heart? I'm not that drunk. I'm not looking for trouble. I'm looking for love. I'm looking for love. Will you let me in your heart? Let me in your heart. Let me in your pub. Not looking for trouble. I'm looking for love. I'm looking for love. Will you let me in your heart? Let me in your heart. Let me in your pub. I'm not that drunk. Let me into your pub. I'm not that drunk. Will you let me into your
From Whittlesea, through the valley and beyond, your local station, 88.6 Plenty Valley FM.
At Speaking Made Easy, Diamond Valley Group,
You can practice communication and presentation skills in a friendly, fun and supportive environment. Overcome your nervousness when speaking with others. Develop presentation writing and speech presentation skills. Prepare a special occasion speech. Learn to engage your audience and practice speaking skills. We welcome women from diverse backgrounds and the first 3 visits are free. Meetings are held on the 2nd and 4th Tuesdays of the month. You can visit speakingmadeeasy.com.au, community group supporter of 88.6 Plenty Valley FM.
What you hear on community radio is governed by the Community Broadcasting Codes of Practice. The Codes of Practice cover matters relating to program content that are of concern to the community, including local content, news, current affairs, Australian music content, programs for children, and the responsibilities associated with broadcasting to the community. They also cover aspects such as community access and participation in the operation of this service. Copies of the codes are available from the Community Broadcasting Association website, www.cbaa.org.au.
This is Drive with Brett Ditchfield.
88.6, 88.6, 88.
Big thanks to Vince back in the studio there, because we are doing an OB, an outside broadcast down at the Ivanhoe Library and Cultural Hub Theaterette, which is a funny word. I've never been to the library here. They've got a cafe inside that you can buy coffee. Growing up, you were never allowed food in the library, so I can't believe that they've got a cafe in the library. But it seems to be well used. Everyone's doing, not just the kids, it's quite a few business-looking people also tapping away on their computers there. We do have the Delvines playing live, and I think they're in between songs, so we may cross to have some live Delvines.
No judgment. $20 dining voucher is pretty good.
A little bit of preamble between songs.
Let's do a Bob Dylan song. Why not?
It's Thursday Drive.
Throw my ticket out the window. Throw my suitcase out there too. I don't need them anymore. You can throw them out the door. For tonight I'll be staying here with you. I should have left this town this morning, but it was more than I could do. Because your love comes on so strong, waiting all day long. For tonight I'll be staying here with you. Now is it really any wonder the love that a stranger might receive? You cast your spell and I fell under. You find it all so difficult just to leave. I can hear that whistle blowing. I can see the station master too. If there's a poor boy on the street, let him have my seat. For tonight I'll be staying here with you.
No more ticking out the window. Throw my troubles out there too. I don't need them anymore. You can throw them out the door. For tonight I'll be staying here with you.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Or as Bob would say, thank you.
How are you, Simon? You're so far away over there. We play at a venue in Thornbury called the Thornbury Local, and the stage is probably, I reckon, is it maybe the width of one of those? And we have to build the drum kit around Jeff in the corner, because once he's in, there's no getting out. So we should have some choreography so we could make use of this space a little bit better. Maybe next time we'll do that.
Hey, it's on Thursday Drive here, 88.6 Plenty Valley FM. We're down at Chillin in Belpanule taking the Delvines live. So if you can't be here, you can hear it across the airwaves. And there's plenty more coming up. We're going to have a chat to Steph after this next Delvine song.
I lost my job just the other day. You know, I've been out
Green lights all the way home. Drive on 88.6 Plenty Valley FM.
When these sisters get together, anything can happen. Things can get real silly. Join the Silly Sisters every Friday morning from 7 a.m. right here on 88.6 Plenty Valley FM.
The Silly Sisters. The Silly Sisters.
Plenty Valley FM weather.
One last look at the weather for Thursday's drive. Chance of fog tomorrow in the early morning. Very high chance of showers in the afternoon. An overnight low of 5 and an expected max of 14. Saturday, very high chance of showers up to 3 millimetres, 7 for the low and a top of 14. Sunday, expecting showers again, 15 degrees for the max. Monday, cloudy and 16. Tuesday, cloudy and 17. It's 11 degrees in Mill Park, also 11 degrees in Middlesea and St Andrews.
This is Drive with Brett Ditchfield.
88.6, 88.6, 88.
Yes, the weather's not looking that good and it's not that great down here. We are actually chilling in Banyule and we are chilling. But at 5:34, I have Steph from the Banyule Council with me. Welcome, Steph.
Thank you.
You are one of the organisers of this event, aren't you?
I am. I'm from the Arts and Culture team
Yeah.
in Banyule City Council, and this project is my baby.
I was going to say, you must be pretty proud of yourself, I reckon.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really lovely connecting the local venues and our local performers, scheduling a bunch of gigs down in Banyule.
Well, how many? There are so many over the next weekend, isn't there?
We've got over 25 gigs running Thursdays to Sundays all around the Banyule municipality.
Yep.
So predominantly cafes, a few restaurants. We've got another DJ live gig down here at the Ivanhoe Library. It's sort of getting the locals down or anyone around Melbourne really to come and have a bite while they'll listen to some amazing live local music.
Well, it's great to get the locals together, but it's also nice to get people from outside to actually find out how amazing Banyule is, isn't it?
Exactly. It's, exposing the local talent that we've got down here in Banyule to the rest of Melbourne is also amazing.
Well, as I said, I have never been to this library and I've walked in and it's like, wow, this is pretty impressive.
Lovely facility.
So it's worked so far with me. So hopefully that will be tenfold across the coming weekend.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it is all local artists that you've sourced?
Yes, they are all connected to Banyule somehow. So whether it be, live, work or often play, that's one of the prerequisites. They've definitely got to have a connection to Banyule in some way.
Well, I've over the years found Banyule have such a huge art kind of culture too. Like they're putting on so many festivals and all that too. And you've also got the Jets too for the youth and that is just a breeding ground of talent, really, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Jets they just get so many amazing young talented people, but they then really foster that.
Yep.
They've got an amazing recording studio down there in Bundoora. We really foster them young and then support them, all the way through in different levels, different opportunities.
So have you got a favourite gig coming up or any... I know I'm putting you on the spot. I'm sure like a mother hen you would love it all. So, yeah.
Look, there's a few artists that I have worked with before that I, love. I have really soft spots for.
Can you reveal?
I love Grand Baxter is one of my favourites. Alcida Sneto is a Brazilian performer. Really, really lovely music as well. But there's actually, I would say, half of them that have come through applications this year I've not seen. So I'm really keen on my lunch breaks and, over the weekend to come down and check some of them out that I've never even seen before. I'm really excited how many we've exposed this year of gems we didn't know existed in Banyule.
And it's not just bands, you've got a couple of DJs too.
Yes, so we've got a DJ playing here at Ivanhoe Library. We've got this one band. So predominantly because I guess it's chillin'. It's, it's the solo and a couple of duo low-key performers that I guess suit the cafe vibe.
Yeah.
But, when a couple of bands came through, we're like, we've got to do a kickoff gig and we've got to give them a good space to really show their stuff. Yeah.
Well, I'm sitting out here, I can hear them playing and I'm kind of... hurry! I want to get in there and be part of it. So
it's a great vibe.
It's sounding really, really good and sold out, which is amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes.
very, very good. So So what's on tomorrow? Do you off your top of your head? No, I'll put you on the spot there.
I need a calendar in front
Yeah,
of me.
I know.
On the Banyule website, I guess it's worth mentioning, there is the full calendar of all of our gigs.
Yeah. And that's banyule.vic.gov.au.
Correct. And then you can just type in Chillin on the end of that, otherwise in the search.
Yeah.
And we've got the full list of all the gigs as well as the artist bios and the addresses and details of each venue as well. So you can sort of check them out, which one is your vibe, and go check out one of their gigs.
And as you said, Greensboro, Ivanhoe, Montmorency and Heidelberg. So it's across the whole area, isn't
Definitely
it?
try to spread the love. Yeah.
Oh, very good. Next year, if there's some local bands listening and they want to apply, just jump onto the council website, or is there an expression of interest that goes out?
Yeah, so both. On the council website, on that Chillin page, there should be a link down the bottom that'll take you to essentially to the arts inbox. So I have a database going year round for any performers I'll add throughout the year, and I will then send them direct call outs. I usually open the expression of interest for all artists and venues, a good few months out from the gig. But yeah, I love to hear from all different artists throughout the year, because we also have lots of different actual vigor festivals that, we want to, schedule lots of different performers at as well. So yeah, they can definitely get on our mailing list and database through the arts at banyule.com.vic.gov.au.
Fantastic. And if you are local and you're sitting at home, just, get out and see some live music. That's what it's all about. Be part of the community, and if you don't use it, you lose it, don't you? So you need to get out. So jump onto the Banyule website and, just get out there. You've done a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. We're really
so,
proud of it, yeah.
And thanks for having Plenty Valley FM down here to broadcast live. It's always good, and it's always a good partnership to have with the council, because often I think radio is such an under-resourced thing. So if we can have that fantastic relationship, we've got music, we've got council, we've got radio, we've got it all out here, haven't we?
Absolutely,
really?
a little bit of everything.
A bit of everything. Alrighty, it's just gone 5:40. Thank you, Steph, so much, and hopefully, we'll be having another chat soon for the next festival.
Thank you so much for coming down.
No worries. There you go. That was Steph from the Banyule City Council. It's Thursday Drive, 88.6 Plenty Valley FM. We're down, as I said, at the Ivanhoe Library and Cultural Hub. Delvines are playing in the room, and we took them live to air just before, but I'm going to go back to my device if I can get it open. And that's why I always say, if I had my record player here, I could do it so much easier. This is from another local girl, Elizabeth, though I think she has moved to Sydney. It's another cover. Go your own way.
Loving you, is it the right thing to do? How can I ever change things that I feel? If I could, baby, I'd give you my world. How can I when you won't take it from me? You can go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. You can go your own way. Tell me why everything turned around. Packing up, shacking up's all you wanna do. If I could, baby, I'd give you my world. How can I when you won't take it from me? You can go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. You can go your own
You can call it another lonely day. You can go your own way. Go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. You can go your own way. You can call it another lonely day.
Elizabeth there. Very, very beautiful cover of Go Your Own Way. Let's get the beats up a little bit. A little bit of surf jangle with this one. It's the Riptides. Tomorrow's Tears.
What lines have you got? What inside information? You know just what I want, and it's not consolation. Sometimes you know I can feel like it never began. I'll write this last chance for tomorrow. Yeah, you know that I can cry. Tomorrow's tears, tomorrow's tears. You know that I can cry. Tomorrow's tears, tomorrow's tears. You know that I can cry. Tomorrow's tears today. The way you keep your hair, it gives an indication. The way you make your friends looks like investigation. Sometimes I know it's when you see pictures of matchstick men. Something change and then it's tomorrow. Yeah, you know that I can cry. Tomorrow's tears, tomorrow's tears. You know that I can cry. Tomorrow's tears, tomorrow's tears. You know that I can cry. Tomorrow's tears today. You know that I can cry. Tomorrow's tears. You know that I can cry. Tomorrow's tears. You know that I can cry. Tomorrow's tears today. You know that I can cry. Tomorrow's tears, tomorrow's tears. You know that I can cry. Tomorrow's tears, tomorrow's tears. You know that I can cry. Tomorrow's tears today.
The Riptides there. Tomorrow's Tears. It's we're just saying 11.7 in Ivanhoe, and we're out in a marquee here, broadcasting live. So my fingers are shaking. It's a little bit cold, but we are staying warm with some of this music that hopefully I can get off my phone, and I'm going through it now. That was from the 80s. I'm going to give you another one from the 80s. This is Dave Warner with Suburban Boy.
I wake up every morning with no one beside me. I wake up every morning, my mother will try me. I'm just a suburban boy, just a suburban boy. Saturday night, no subway station. Saturday night, just changing TV station. a suburban boy, and I know what it's like to be rejected every night, and I'm sure that it must be easier for boys from the city. I go to the football and I cheer for my team. Go to the football just to hear myself scream. I'm just a suburban boy, just a suburban boy. Sunday session, I'm down at the hotel, staring at girls that I don't know. Well, I'm just a suburban boy, I'm just a suburban boy, and I know what it's like to be rejected every night, and I'm sure that it must be easier for boys from the city. I wake up every morning with no one beside me. I wake up every morning, my mother will chide me. I'm just a suburban boy, just a suburban boy. Saturday night, no subway station. Saturday night, just changing TV stations. I'm just a suburban boy, just a suburban boy, and I know what it's like. I've been rejected every night, and I'm sure that it must be easier for boys from the city.
Dave Warner, suburban boy. I'm sure we can all relate to that. Growing up in the outer suburbs, couldn't pick up, had to go to the city where it was all flash and that, and then just going home alone thinking I'm just a suburban boy. Yes, all right. We better cheer ourselves up after that one, don't we? We're down here at the Ivanhoe Library. It's getting late, 2 hours in, and 9 minutes away from 6 o'clock. I'm going to give you one more song. It's Girl on Girl, and then we're going to take the last 5 minutes of the Delvine set and start packing up the OB little setup that we've got here. But this is Girl on Girl. Girl and Girl, not Girl on Girl. That is politically incorrect. Girl and Girl. Shame it's not now.
I'll come to dinner tonight. I'll wear my shittest shirt, is that alright? Hope that's alright. Sorry about that time that I kicked your dog. I was drunk and it was an accident. Have you ever seen me drunk before? Did I forget that you don't drink? Drinking's fun and fun's for everyone, but you're unique. I feel uncomfortable all the fucking time. I think I'm gonna go. I got a headache and I'm tired. Dinner was great, but to be honest, I don't like shepherd's pie. I'm heading home, hopefully die. Here comes the setting sun, I'm nervous and your lips is something I would run from. It's true what I said before, I can't stand to be alone again with anyone. My phone's my closest friend and I find it helps to pretend that he's a real person. Sitting on the floor, staring at the wall, pretending that I am a real surfer. it's not now. Shame it's not ever. Shame 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 it's not now. Shame it's not now. Shame it's not now. Shame it's not now. Shame it's not
Girl and girl, shame it's not now. It's 5 minutes away from the 6 o'clock news. Thanks for keeping me company. It warms my cold little heart to know you're out there listening. So big thanks. As I said, we've survived the OB from that chillin' in Banyule. Big thanks for Banyule City Council for having us down here. A big thanks to the Delvines for opening the chillin' in Banyule. Big thanks to Nick and Brian for setting up all these wires, switches and flashing lights. And a big thanks to Harry for keeping me company. So he's been sitting here saying play more country, and I say shut up, Harry. No more country. And Vince in the studio, a big thanks. As I said, 4 minutes to go. We're going to take the last 4 minutes of Thursday Drive with the Delvines. Catch you next week. News coming straight up after this.
At the heart attack and Thank you. I specialise in songs about broken relationships. It's my thing. If I ever get married, the well is dry. It's all over. Songwriting wise.
Who's going to tell her?
This was a song about broken bones, isn't it?
It is, which is a metaphor for broken hearts. Tommy's in the pot. He's kissing Susan. They are enthusing future plans and all them sweet little things.
waking up in the recovery ward.
This is Plenty Valley FM News.
Hello, I'm Terry Daniel. Analysts say the Australian economy remains strong despite an increase in the unemployment rate. Just over 4,000 people lost work over the past month, pushing up the jobless rate to 3.7%. Businesses hired fewer people in most states, but remained steady in Queensland. ANZ senior economist Adelaide Timbrell says the labour market still remains tight.
The cost of living means that for some households that perhaps wanted a single income household have to become a double income household. And then for others, people who weren't able to leave the home very easily are able to take advantage of some of the more widespread flex